distinguished guests and members of the Fordham family. It's a great joy and a great grace for me to welcome you all to this ceremony, at which we will both recognize the many contributions that his beatitude has made to the life and ministry of the Orthodox Christian community, both in Albania and throughout the world, and to welcome him into the Fordham family by bestowing upon him an honorary doctorate. As I welcome his beatitude to the Fordham fold, I wonder if I might offer a few reflections on both the strong and loving relationship that binds the Orthodox and the Fordham families together, and on the interesting timing of our ceremony this evening. With regard to the former, your beatitude. You should know that Fordham considers itself blessed to be the second home and the intellectual home in America for the Orthodox community. We really are. I say that with all the humility that my Jesuit nature will allow me. Thanks to the hard work of two remarkable faculty members, the generosity of many benefactors, and one I must name individually this evening is to Michael Harris, a great friend of the university. And with the blessing of our dear friend Archbishop Demetrius, Fordham is proud to be the home of the only Orthodox studies program in the United States. Therefore, our ties to the Orthodox community are warm, deep, and broad. With regard to the timing of our ceremony this evening, let me offer two reflections, if I might. Your beatitude. Although we gather to honor you on a bitterly cold winter evening here in New York, your presence among us suffuses the university with warmth and fills our heart with the same warmth. Second, Providence has supplied us with a particularly appropriate and a particularly ecumenical feast on which to welcome you and to shine the spotlight on your life and your ministry. Allow me to explain. Today, during the first year in the pontificate of a Jesuit pope with a Franciscan name, the Roman Church observes and celebrates the feast of St. Thomas Aquinas, known in our heritage as the Angelic Doctor. This coincidence creates a marvelous ecumenical moment. Think of it. On this day, during the pontificate of Pope Francis, on the feast of a great Dominican theologian saint, St. Thomas Aquinas, Fordham, the Jesuit University of New York, honors an Orthodox Archbishop. Surely the saints and angels are rejoicing at this demonstration on the essential unity of the Church. I refer, of course, to the fact that Jesuits are celebrating a Dominican saint. Although on first blush this coincidence may seem only to be frivolous, upon deeper reflection it offers us a way of understanding and celebrating your most remarkable life and ministry more fully, and I believe in a proper light. After all, like Thomas, you are a theologian. Therefore, you have devoted your whole ministerial life to the great and graced work of plumbing the depths of the Christian tradition. Like Thomas the theologian, you have also sought ways to bring the fruits of your study to bear on the life and mission of the Church in a world that is both enriched by and challenged by the currents of the age. Like Thomas, you have read the Gospel in the context of the signs of the times, and the events of the age in the context and in the light of the Gospel. Unlike Thomas, however, you have had to perform your ministry in the particularly challenging context of a nation and of a church, struggling to find new ways forward after a very trying period in its ecclesiastical and national histories. As you have engaged in this pastoral ministry, you have, your beatitude, acted exactly as your name would lead us to expect you would. Anastasios. Anastasios. Your very name speaks of the central truth of our faith, and of the promise that faith offers to believers. Anastasios. Your name speaks of and points to the resurrection, and your ministry has done the same thing. Throughout your life, you have sought to bring new, graced and blessed life to a struggling church. And you have brought the peace of the assurances that the resurrection brings to all of the members of the flock to whom you have ministered, and to whom you have ministered with holy constancy, great compassion, and remarkable effectiveness. Therefore, your beatitude. Fordham is honored this night beyond words, to welcome you into its family, and to hail you as a doctor of humane letters under its counsel, and therefore a most worthy companion of the angelic doctor, Thomas Aquinas, that Dominican theologian, whose feast we, even Jesuits, celebrate with great enthusiasm this night.